Say what's up, man. This is Underground 8-Time Legend Podcast. Now look, y'all gonna have to bear with me because I'm really new at this here. I ain't in no industry. I don't rap. I don't do none of that stuff. You know, I just do what I got to do. I live out the streets. But, I'm from the South, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Louisiana, you feel me? A-Town, I'm from the South. So quite natural, you know what I'm saying? The South is gonna be connected to Texas. And we grew up on the ghetto boys. You feel me? We grew up on the ghetto boys. And so, I was watching this dude, OG Person, he was speaking on about Scarface getting checked by Willie D. Because Scarface went to the award show, the Grammys, and he didn't tell Willie D. You feel me? And it seemed like he was siding with what Face did, you feel me? You know. But me, on my personal opinion, Scarface is my favorite rapper. Scarface is my favorite rapper, goddamn me, because I was a kid. That's the only reason why I talk like I talk, and I play by the code that I play by. You know what I'm saying? I play by the codes that were set up for the street. I'm cut from their cloth. You know what I'm saying? Because the Scarface them was making you be cut from their cloth. You know what I'm saying? The shit that they were saying that you had to be cut from their cloth. You feel me? But, I was young and I wasn't really seeing Scarface, you did. I wasn't really seeing Scarface. You know what I'm saying? And, cause, they were like underground, independent. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't really getting no BET. They wouldn't go on MTV. They wouldn't let them go on there. They really don't want to let nobody from the South go on there. Probably about Luke Skywalker or somebody like that. But OG Person was kind of like side with Face. Like, he don't see no problem with Face going on there and ain't calling Willie D and telling them nothing. So, Face, my nigga, my favorite rapper, said some of the realest shit that was ever spoken and ever wrote that I took into my brain, and I said, shit, I wanna be like that. I wanna live my life how he talking his life. You feel me? But it seemed like, and I know when you get older, you get wiser, and you don't do the crazy shit that you did when you were 17. But I'm a street nigga, and if I ain't know no better, and forgive me if I get this wrong, if I'm getting the wrong vibe, but it seems like to me that Scarface, the rapper, ain't Scarface, the person in real life. Scarface, the rapper, this nigga here, a wolf. This nigga here, all the way 100. This nigga sound like he'll keep it 1,000 with a nigga. This nigga wrote the book on how to be real. You feel me? That's how it sound, the rapper. But when I look at the rapper in person, he don't, his actions don't move like that. He wrote the book on real. His actions be kind of like shaky a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Suspect, And then Willie D say, damn, man, you got a phone call from the Grammy, And then Willie D you can tell on Willie D face that he ain't want to sound like no hater, and shit. But, man, that shit, some shit, man, be eating you up in the inside because it hurt to where you got to ask this person this here. You got to tell this person, man, what was on your mind? What was you thinking, bro, man, when you made this decision? So I can see it all in Willie D eyes, bro. You feel me? And Willie D asked him, he said, man, you sit across on this podcast on his Ghetto Boy Reloaded podcast every day. He said, man, you got a phone call. Man, you couldn't call me and tell me, say, Willie, I got a phone call, man. The people want me to come to the Grammys. And Willie could have been like, okay, good luck, man. That's real. That was up, man. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations. Or Willie could have said, damn, man, what y'all gonna be doing at the Grammys? You feel me? And then Scarface could have told Willie D, I don't know, man. You know, they ain't telling me nothing. They just gave me an invite to the Grammys. You know what I'm saying? He got a 50th Hip Hop Award, and I got the invite. You ain't get no phone call, Willie? And Willie could have said, nah, I ain't got no phone call and shit. And then he was like, well, shit, look, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and check it out and see what they talking about. And Willie D would have been cool with that. That's what Willie saying. I'd have been cool with that. So now, Scarface come out, and they really disrespected the Ghetto Boys, period. Because when Scarface came out, just imagine Willie D sitting on his couch with his wife, his sons and daughters, or his nieces and nephews, or his grandchildren, and he been bragging for years about the guy. He was the coldest one on the Ghetto Boys, cause he got the be honest with you, on the Ghetto Boys, Willie D was the coldest one. Scarface was the coldest one solo. Willie D, goddamn me, shit, was the coldest one in the Ghetto Boys group. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you know. You got Crunk on his side, you know. He made you get nuts, you know what I'm saying? If you was in the streets, Willie D made your nuts hang, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? And shit. And that shit was live, you know. So Willie D was the best nigga in the group in the Ghetto Boy. So Willie D watching Willie D at his house. You can just imagine he with his family, and like I said, his nieces and nephews, his kids, and he been bragging for about 5, 6, 7 years. Nigga, I was the coldest, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I used to wreck that shit, bro, man. They couldn't have did it without me, you know. And now his kids watching the Grammys, because he a music head, you know what I'm saying? Shit, he was in the industry, you know. So he, quite natural, he gonna watch the Grammys, you know, because they talking about hip hop. He probably ain't watching nothing but the hip hop section. And he probably got all his kids together and said, look here, y'all, man, let me show y'all how hip hop started out, man. You know, from my era, all the way up to y'all era. So his whole family could have been sitting in front of the TV. You feel me? And then all of a sudden, Scarface come out there. And then Scarface come out there and start singing a verse off My Mind Playing Tricks on Me. Now you know, if every nigga in the world know that Willie D, goddamn me shit, is the Ghetto Boys. You know what I'm saying? Willie D is goddamn Ghetto Boys, man. Come on, man. We gonna keep it real, man. You know what I'm saying? We had the 6-fold and the Bell House and all that shit there, you know what I'm saying? You know, the good, the bad, the ugly. You know, man, we was fucking with Willie D verses, man. You know, that song, huh? What? Huh? What? I don't give a fuck, fool. Huh? What? You know, man, we was fucking with his verses. And then the nigga say, I drive big money. I make big money. I drive big cars. Everybody know me. It's like I'm a movie star. That nigga say he took a left at a pie and built out quick. Say, man, nigga, we don't even know if New York got no Popeyes. You feel me? But we know we got one. You know what I'm saying? So we like, God damn, man, these niggas from Houston, these niggas talking the same type of language we talking. You know what I'm saying? These niggas eating the same type of food we eating. And these niggas millionaires. You know, we thought they was millionaires. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, they supposed to be millionaires because they're making them great albums. You know what I'm saying? If they got fucked out their contract, you know what I'm saying, that's cold-blooded. but they supposed to be millionaires. So, and we saying, goddamn, man, these millionaires call the ghetto boys Willie D and Scarface. Never seen how they look. You feel me? We ain't never seen how they look. I mean, we was just buying their music because their music was so fucking cold. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? We was bumping their shit. You know what I'm saying? We started seeing how they looked like a 9, 8 and shit, everything and shit. When we got old and started making bread, so we can goddamn me buy us concert tickets and shit. You know, we going to Galveston and shit to the Capitol Beach party and all. We did it then. That's when we started really find out how they look. But man, just imagine what they sit on that couch and Scarface come out and he singing My Mind Playing Tricks on it. Now Face said they ain't tell him what song he was gonna sing. He said shit, they called for Scarface. He say, so basically what Scarface was saying was that they called for the rapper Scarface. So he figured they goddamn be shit. Since y'all calling for the rapper Scarface, y'all want the rapper Scarface songs off of his albums, off Scarface albums. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference when you calling for Ghetto Boys or you calling for Scarface. So Scarface told Willie D that, said, man, I got a phone call, and he called for Scarface. So that means out top, they want to hear a solo song off Scarface album. And everybody know that the only one he could have got probably was The Diary. And that's just us niggas in the hood all across America. Philadelphia, New Orleans, Atlanta, California, Milwaukee, Indiana, all that stuff, you know what I'm saying, stuff. Tennessee, everybody, man, everybody in the ghetto, especially in the South, in the South, and I know Philadelphia, because being sick of them used to talk about that shit. You know what I'm saying? And they way from Philly, you feel me? Man, like his favorite rapper was Scarface, you know what I'm saying? If I ain't mistaken, you know what I'm saying? His top 5, you feel me? So goddamn me, man. And then look, they disrespect the goddamn me Scarface in hip hop. But I want to give him Scarface 14 seconds, man. Say, man, y'all fuck with the D out this spot, man. That man supposed to be there, man. Everybody in the South know that when it comes to the Ghetto Boys album, nigga, we buying that bitch because of Willie D on that bitch. Yeah, we buying that bitch secondly because Scarface goddamn me gonna compliment Willie D. You feel me? Scarface gonna compliment Willie D. Scarface my favorite fucking rapper. Still to this day, deeply rooted, nigga ain't fucking with that. Ain't nobody fucking with that. I'm talking about Willie D albums, solo albums, I ain't fucking with Scarface solo albums. But, like Willie D say, Willie D goddamn me, the cleanup man and all the stuff that, doing some good ass songs, man. It just Faith was just from New Jersey and Faith moved to Texas. So Faith kinda had that East Coast talk and slang, and he got a little of that swag from Houston. So he kinda had a up on Willie D, you feel me? Willie D ain't had no Houston, born in Houston and moved to New Jersey, and then about when he made it 15 years old, shit, he got a Jersey goddamn me motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, lyrical content, a Jersey accent, and then he got the motherfucking Houston swag. So when he make his music, goddamn me shit, man, everybody gonna feel it. See, Willie D he ain't had that opportunity, you feel me? But Scarface did. Hey, but look, each his own, you know what I'm saying? Shit, it turned out good for him, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's why Scarface had the better solo albums. And not all of the album was better than all Willie albums. Some of Willie album was better than some of Scarface albums. Scarface ain't put out all no platinum albums. You know what I'm saying? Even if they did it all with platinum, the motherfuckers all of them wasn't the shit. You know, you had some kind of you had some holes in some of them songs. You know what I'm saying? And stuff. But like I say, I'm riding with Willie D on this one here, bro. Man, them Grammys, man, they didn't do that shit right, bro. They gave Busta Rhymes about 3 minutes, man. They gave buku motherfuckers from New York, you know, all the minutes. They gave buku niggas from New York the chance to get on the stage and sing and shit. They even got Nelly, man. Nelly ain't supposed to be in no motherfucking 50 hip hop award. See, that's what you could have called Willie D and said, goddamn me, do the song with motherfucker Scarface, and we're gonna take Nelly part out of that motherfucker, and now we're gonna give y'all about an extra 30, 40 seconds. Instead of Scarface getting 14, Scarface could have came with Willie D to the Grammys, and they could have got Nelly goddamn me time. You know, cause they was playing shit like hits. They were playing radio hits, man. And man, you know, don't nobody ride around banging on radio hits, you know, unless you got a song like The Baby had. Every chance that I get, you get them niggas that make a song every now and then, every blue moon. You can play a radio hit. But majority of the time, goddamn me shit, everybody know one thing shit, man. Nigga, we listen to side B, you feel me? And we banging side B, you feel me? And I just say, man, on OG Percy, I don't know what side he was on, but it seemed like he was leaning to Scarface side, but then he was like wishy-washy. I ain't gonna go back, I ain't gonna be wishy-washy. I'm gonna call a spade a spade, you know what I mean? A strike is strike, you know what I'm saying? And like Willie say, a ball, the motherfucking ball. Man, if you my nigga, you come your big brother, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you love me, nigga, you loyal to me, man, I'm loyal to you, man. Man, I'm calling you, bro, man. I got fucking 5 minutes to go on stage, bro. Man, they tell me, man, you gonna do a ghetto boy song, man, playing tricks on you. Man, I gotta call my dude. I'm gonna say, man, hold on, I gotta call my nigga right quick, bro. And they say, no, you ain't got time to call him. Hold on, man, you got the game fucked up, bro, man. Man, this ain't gonna take no but 60 seconds, man. With a D on my fucking phone, man. Just grab me motherfucking week out. I told him I was coming down here. That man gonna answer that bitch. Shit, quick, you know what I'm saying? Scarface supposed to hit with it and said, fuck whoever said that. He couldn't call him, you know, he supposed to say, Willie, man, these motherfuckers that told me, man, I'm finna do my playing tricks on him, man. These bitches just tell me this shit, man. And I'm finna go on in 2 more minutes, man. And this nigga telling me I couldn't call you, man. But I'm just calling that you know, man, I ain't know nothing about this shit, bro, on my mama, bro. But, man, you know, I'm gonna go on and I'm gonna shout the fucking name out. I ain't got him for 14 seconds. So I'm gonna take 10 seconds, goddamn me shit, and sing one of my verses. But then I'm gonna give you a shout out, you know what I'm saying, shit, because goddamn me shit, I want the brand to grow, and you don't want me to sing the song because goddamn me, you ain't there, you know what I'm saying, shit. But guess what though? I'm making a compromise. You know what I'm saying? You ain't there, but I'm gonna cut a couple of seconds off my 14 seconds they gave me. I'm gonna take 10 seconds. I'm gonna take 11 seconds, goddamn me. I'm gonna rap a verse, goddamn me shit. And then the other 3 seconds that they gave me, I'm gonna say, shout out to motherfucking Willie D. So all his kids, his fans, his real niggas that love him, you know, we could have been like, nah, that was alright. That was alright, bro. That was alright. They tried to fuck the man, but Scarface cleaned that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Scarface cleaned that shit up. But nah, if it's some funny shit under the table, man, like some mafia type shit under the table to where you can't say nothing and you got to do this shit here and shit, you know, they're gonna be talking about that Illuminati and all those shit there and shit. If that shit going on and they telling them face some shit like that and Willie know that type of shit going on, I understand face, you know, you know, they in the industry, they gotta do what they gotta do. But if that shit ain't going on, or if that shit ain't happening in that moment, you know what I'm saying, and he just found out he supposed to call Willie and told that motherfucker, whoever told him he couldn't call him, because I'm just going by Scarface's words. Scarface said, goddamn me, that he found out in the last 5 minutes that it was going to be my mind playing tricks on him. He said he thought it was going to be a Scarface song. So Scarface supposed to pick that, told that promoter, say, Dick, you just telling me this here, man. Look, man, my nigga gonna be mad the motherfucker, bro, man, shit. Nigga, I thought I was doing a face song, I gotta call my nigga. As soon as that person would have said, no, you can't call, man, you finna go on in 5 minutes, man, and shit. I'm like, man, this shit ain't gonna take 60 seconds, bro, man. I know Willie watching this bitch. Nigga, I told Willie I was going to the motherfucking Grammys, you feel me? And shit, to ring no well.